Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the National Indoor Sports Center, Kingston, Jamaica, as TVJ brings you the finals of this explosive competition sponsored by Wray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, guaranteed full strength, in association with Schreps. Share the excitement. This bout is sanctioned by the Jamaica Boxing Board of Control with our president, Stephen Bomber Jones, and our vice presidents, Alexander Johnson and Lieutenant Colonel Derek Robinson. Our judges at ringside are Peter Richards, Clifford Brown, and Lindell Allen. Our timekeepers are Nicholas Chatou and Valerie Murphy. And our doctor at ringside, Dr. Andre McDonald. Okay, boxing fans, here we go with our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in a middleweight matchup. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions joining us around the Caribbean, live from the National Indoor Sports Center, it's the Wray and Nephew Contender! Introducing to you first, boxing out of the blue corner, representing Bruising Jim, wearing black trunks with silver trim. He weighed in at 158 pounds. He has a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses, 5 big wins coming by way of knockout. Richard Frog Holmes. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, representing Kenergy Management, wearing blue trunks with orange trim. He weighed in at 158.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 6 wins, 4 big wins coming by way of knockout. Kemahl, the Hitman Russell. And our third man in the ring, our referee, Ian Jardin.
I'll go get instructions in the dressing room, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Let's go.
The very experienced authority of Ian Jardine from Ghana, the referee, who will be doing duties tonight in the ultimate Wray and Nephew Contender final, middleweight championship of Jamaica. Kemahl Hitman Russell. That's Russell on your screen, and this is Richard the Frog Holmes. Very focused, very mature, has grown up in this Contender series. I think this is his 3rd series, Richard Holmes. This is the first for Kemahl Russell as we are into the opening round of 10. Russell has fought on the Contender series as an amateur, and he has certainly had a meteoric rise as a professional this season, and I think comes into this final wearing the favorite's tag. Very patient, and he will be taking his time to find his range. Richard Holmes must jab. He must follow that jab with the right. He must deliver his left hook. You saw him try to do there. If you see Russell will come at you straight, he doesn't move to the left or the right. Holmes also must come over the top with his right when the opening is there. And don't get pushed around by the bigger and stronger Russell, who is almost a light heavyweight in a middleweight body. Big man. Russell, on the other hand, needs to jab, 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 stay on the outside. I don't think that his strength is fighting on the inside, because it then takes away his leverage. Go to the body. That's his bread and butter. He's a devastating body puncher. Work from different angles. And to make Holmes become uncertain, which means Russell must be the ring general. Make Holmes fight Russell's fight. Midway in the opening round, Close going. Crowd on its feet. Big crowd, growing. I think folks are still coming over down the road from Sabina Park. Two gladiators, two pugilists squaring off in this squared arena, fighting for the Wray and Nephew Contender Championship. Good left hook by Holmes, which he has to use. And there you see Russell using his body and physically overpowering Holmes. That is what Holmes has to avoid. If he allows Russell to lean on him all night, then it will wear Holmes down. He's a smaller man. And Holmes is having a good opening round, but he must not allow Russell to go to the body. 10 seconds to go in the opening round. Good opening round for both boxers. Since I have to score a winner, I'll give it to Richard Holmes based on his industry. Let's join Camilla McDonald.
Okay, I am here with a husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Reed. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're good, we're good.
All right, tell me, what is the anticipation? What are you guys expecting tonight?
Well, Hitman is going to win, but Frogman can use a leaping lick, one lucky shot, and get him out.
Anybody going?
Anyway.
Okay, is anybody going for the underdog tonight? No. Wife says she just supporting the husband, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so you suspect that who would win?
Yes, ma'am. Hitman's going to win, but as I said before, Frog Holmes can get a lucky shot in, and it's all over.
All right, well, we have so much to look out for Patrick. There's so much excitement and anticipation here on the floor, so we're just going to, continue watching and see what will happen. Back over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Indeed, there is a buzz inside the National Indoor Sports Center. This fight has generated a lot of interest. The folks have been waiting and waiting for it. And it's here. Good fight so far. And I gave the opening round to Richard Holmes based on his industry. Russell is a notorious slow starter. He has to find his range, then he gets going. And Russell decides to mix it up tonight. I'm not quite sure that's his strength, but he's so confident that maybe he feels he can do almost anything and win. But he has to be careful. Holmes is a tough cookie. Good punch to the body by Holmes. There you see Russell setting down on the jab. Holmes in the black trunk, silver trim, and clearly Russell in the blue trunk with the orange trim. And Russell, that is, Russell in the blue trunk with the orange trim, the bigger man, taller man, a 3-inch height advantage, a 2-inch reach advantage. Teeing off on Holmes, left jab, going to the body. Three jabs followed up by a left hook by Russell. Pushing off Holmes. And that is what Holmes, the referee steps in and says, you can't do that. But as long as he can get away with it, then he needs to keep Holmes off of him. And Russell goes to work with his devastating body punches. Has to be careful though with that left arm down, because Holmes has a leaping left hook by Russell. It's as if the intervention of the referee has angered Kemahl Russell. 50 seconds to go. Let's watch the remainder of this round. The crowd on its feet inside the National Indoor Sports Center. Wow! Both boxers are dishing in here. And Kemahl Russell is throwing everything at Richard Holmes, including the kitchen sink. Massive round for Kemahl Russell. And let's go down to the corner of Richard Holmes.
Listen to me. Yo, hold on now. Just take everything relax. One clear. Yo, you hear me? Tired? Alright, you're done now. Don't blow. Hold on now. Don't blow like that. Alright, listen here though. One clear. You make him catch you with that rope and punch this one. See? The way you want to do it. When you stand up and rip up with the front, when you get under the jab, just rip up. Yo, don't take your eye and find me. If you look on it now and suck up and throw the punch. When you're not throw the punch. Yo, throw the jab by you. Stand up. Yo, take it around.
Those are solid advice coming from Carl Grant. He's not delivering the left hook. He has suffered a bloody nose in round 2 because of the devastating work of Kemahl Russell. And you get the feeling as I look at Richard Holmes after only 2 rounds that he is a bit frustrated and is a bit befuddled as to how to solve this riddle by the name of Kemahl Russell. And Russell shakes his head and goes back to work. But Holmes, as Carl Grant has said to him, needs to throw the uppercut and he needs to throw that left hook. Good combination by Holmes. Wow. Russell is teeing off here. He goes to the body and then comes with devastating combinations. And Holmes is allowing Russell to out-physical him and then deliver his tremendous boxing skills as Russell goes to work. And Richard Holmes is at a point of surrender. He's being outclassed by Kemahl Russell here. How much more will Richard Holmes be able to take, and how far will he be able to go? He is a beaten fighter inside the 3rd round. The jab by Russell is also devastating, going to the body. What a transformation of a man a year ago fighting as an amateur and has emerged as one of the best professional fighters in Jamaica as he tattoos Richard Holmes. Holmes is throwing back punches. The referee will not stop it. But I think Holmes is fighting on instinct and Russell is fighting on class. Bang, bang. Holmes is fighting back. And Russell takes a deep breath. He has done a lot of work in round 3. And you have to give Holmes his credit. He is a tough cookie. And Russell is teeing off on Richard Holmes. What a performance by Kemahl Russell. Holmes is almost out. The referee says box. Holmes goes to work with the left hook, and Holmes is saved by the bell. And I've scored round 3, a 10-8 round. This is an example of a round that you scored 10-8. Holmes beaten up as we go to Camilla McDonald.
Okay, I am here with a friend, Vanessa. She says she's been following the show intently for the past 3 years. But my goodness, what is your opinion on what's happening so far?
Well, it is a good fight. Anyways, Russell going to take it home. Frog can manage all over. Frog Holmes is my friend, but Russell all the way.
Do you think there's any possibility that Frog can come back after those last 2 rounds?
There is no change. Russ is not. Russ is more body shot, more upright. Frog look tired, so he's not gonna win.
All right. Well, let's say thank you so much, Vanessa. Back over to you, Patrick.
Thank you very much. Her analysis is battle on target. After 3 rounds, I have Russell ahead, and remember, it's unofficial. I have him ahead by 2 points, 29-27, because I scored round 3 a 10-8 round, which is usually the score for a knockdown, but you can also, and it's totally subjective, you can also award a 10-8 round if the fighter gets totally overwhelmed, which is what happened to Richard Holmes. We are in round 4, and unless Holmes can find a second wind and Russell tires and Holmes can come back, this fight will not go too far. Holmes has not stepped into the ring with someone of the caliber of Kemahl Russell. Approaching 2 minutes left in the 4th round. Uppercuts, left hooks, rights, body punches. Punches of all types coming from all angles. And Holmes is just fighting on instinct, nothing on those punches. And he's still coming forward. Oh, devastating punch to the body. Big right by Russell. Midway round 4. Can Holmes survive this onslaught? And Holmes holds on. The right move. And I think Carl Grant has thrown in the towel. The fight is over. And Kemahl Hitman Russell, from an amateur to a meteoric rise, is the Wray Nephew Contender champion. A 4th round technical knockout. Tremendous, tremendous performance by Kemahl Russell. And Carl Grant, in the best interest of his fighter, called a halt. And Kemahl Russell is the champion. And in just a moment, we're going to take a look at the action of the Contender final. Russell smiles. He has so much fun in the ring. Holmes was a beaten man from the 2nd round, I would say. Punches coming from all angles. The body punch, devastating by Kemahl Russell. And that was really the end of Richard Holmes. Look at that. Left to the body, right to the head. I have not seen this type of boxing since Ricardo the Surgeon Smith. And if you really want to go over the top, since the body snatcher Michael McCallum. At 26, Holmes, Russell has to move quickly to get into the world rankings. But we will just wait. Let's see. We're going to see the towel thrown in by Carl Grant. There it is. Kemahl Russell saw it. The referee didn't. Great performance. Let's go up to Denise Hunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time, 1 minute and 50 seconds in round number 4 for the winner by TKO and the 2015 Wray Nephew middleweight contender, Kemahl the Hitman Russell.
get a quick word in here with Richie.